Hi, my fellow TIs. I've been putting off. Um, I've been putting off uploading for a few days until I feel better about it. Excuse me. Been in bed in my pajamas for the last couple days. But Thursday night, as I go over to a house on Second Street. Um, I've talked about Cheers and Beans and Jill and Aaron before. Lovely people. Beans is the husband of the woman. Well, this woman, um, she shot her own husband like maybe 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. You know, she is a complete narcissist and shits on everybody and everything good. I mean, I've known this woman for probably about 16 years. And, I love her, but she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person, and she's narcissistic, very, and an alcoholic. Well, anyways, a lot of us has suffered narcissistic abuse. Me with my honey poop, my honey pot, and then I discovered what narcissism was. And I learned more about it and said, damn, I have had more than one narcissist in my life. And this lady being one of them. I used to refer to her as my handler. And there's videos. But, yeah. Well, anyways, out of nowhere, I got attacked. And, all I was doing there was sitting there with my headphones. And mind you, I go over there because of her husband and because of Cheers. They bring love and laughter into that house. And this woman shits on it. And, so, I had my headphones in. I just made a baked potato, that Kelly bought, and with some sour cream that I bought, and I was gonna dig in. And, okay, before I tell you this, and I uploaded about it a long time ago, how me and this lady were in the Starbucks drive-thru, and I love Starbucks. And she started in on me with the narcissistic crap. And, I was just ignoring her. She goes, "What? You don't want to argue?" And she smiled. She said, "You're no fun." Oh, well, I guess I won't take you to your doctor's appointment then. And I got out of the car and I walked home. Fuck Starbucks, excuse my language. Okay, well, anyways, I was sitting there with my headphones in, minding my own business, about to eat the baked potato. And, I had my headphones in, but I didn't, have anything on yet. And from the side of my eye, I hear her say, "Brenna." And I see her smiling from the side of my eye. So I ignored her and pretended like like, I was listening to something. Finally she's like, so I looked and took the headphones out of my ear. She accused me of starting problems between her and her husband. Well, I love her husband. Not like that, I'm not loving anybody like that. I love, And mind you, no, that's never happened. And her husband had been gone on a trip for over a week. And I think I seen him maybe 10 minutes that day. And that was we were only talking about his trip. So she starts in on me, I don't know what it's called, reflecting or mirroring, when you accuse somebody of doing stuff that you do. It's a narcissistic trait or behavior or whatever. Call me a bitch. Mind you, she's drunk. She's always drunk. She goes to work, she comes home, she gets drunk. Yeah, it's sad. And she cocked her fist back to hit me. Okay, mind you, I'm frail now. I'm really frail. I'm really weak. So, before that, I called upstairs, on my phone to Miss Cheers and told her, Diana's getting violent with me. Well, I wasn't supposed to say her name, but sorry. And well, anyways, well, I didn't say the last name, so. And, I cocked my fist back in defense. And I thought about it. And I thought, well, I'm not that same person no more. But the first thing I thought about is, this is her house. You get me? And well, anyways, she's telling me, get the fuck out of my house, and calling me all kinds of bitches and shit. I'm glad that I'm not the same person. Because, all this being a TI, it's changed me. And I told you, after the accident, changed me. And before, I would have handled a lot of things different if I was the same person. And I would have ended up in prison. Well, anyways, so she's verbally saying all this crap. And tell me, get the F out of my house, and all kinds of crap. And I'm calmly, sitting there trying to eat some potatoes, walking to the kitchen to put it away and stuff. And, after she cocked her fist back and stuff, I told her, go ahead and hit me. Hit me. She's talking all this crap and stuff. And I'm telling her, you know what? You're a bitter, old, narcissistic drunk. And you shit on everybody that tries to help you. I'm not the one. When you give to somebody, it doesn't always have to cost money. She said, when have you ever helped me? Well, I'm not the one that keeps a list. I told her, you know what? I remember taking care of all 3 of these floors. When your hip was out, when you went to go get the surgery and stuff, and taking care of your husband. I remember jumping in the shower with you because you were drunk and you had just had your hip replaced, and your husband said, do something. I have my clothes on. I just took off my shirt. I had a sports bra, and I took off my pants. I had boxers on. I scrubbed her up and stuff like that. That's something done out of love. Not everything has to cost money. And I don't keep a list of things that I've done for her. And she said, that never happened. Wow. She says, you've never done anything for me. I told her, when I was healthy, the things I've done for you don't cost money. Not everything has to cost money. I said, you're bitter and you're sour. I said a lot of things. But I didn't call her a bitch. And as I was leaving, as I was leaving, she dope fiended me. I was going down the front stairs, my back towards her. And this 72-year-old lady pushed me down the stairs, closed the freaking screen door real quick and locked it. Okay, she's lucky I'm not a cop caller. Because somebody in her condo or townhouse, freaking one of the neighbors, has cameras everywhere. And then the neighbor over the fence, well, the owner has cameras all in that backyard. So, if I would have fell, I would have really been hurt. Because I'm frail, and my health is bad now because of all this crap. And they would have called the police. Well, the ambulance would, the police automatically come or whatever. And there would have been footage. And luckily, because, oh gosh, I wear my shower slippers a lot. Oh. I wear my shower slippers a lot. And, being weak and stuff, I almost fall all the time. But, if anybody knows, I don't know if you can see this. See how it's tore? This one is tore too. See that black rip? If any of you guys wear shower slippers, you know that once they start ripping, right on top of the top part of your foot, you almost eat shit all the time. But, thank God, Wino, one of my home team mains, he had cash apped me, some money. And I had bought new shower slippers and some leave-in conditioner. Then I think it was the day before. Yeah, the day before. So I had new shower slippers. See, look. See my shower slippers on the floor? Let me throw these ones over by the trash so I don't get them confused and end up eating shit. But see? So, luckily, I had bought new shower slippers. And, because if I would have had those ripped ones, I would have really hurt myself. So, luckily, I had those new shower slippers. And I gained myself, and I wasn't hurt. Because who do you think they would have believed? A convicted felon who's never been, never been arrested for drugs or anything. But a convicted felon nonetheless, who hasn't had a record of doing anything in almost 30 years, or somebody that shot their husband a few years ago when they were drunk. They would have believed me. I mean, you can see how frail I am. And if you check the uploads, you can see how my health has, and I told you, I took blood tests last week. I'm taking blood tests tomorrow, too. Tomorrow's Monday. But this happened Thursday. I've been in bed, all weekend. But, I didn't upload about this because I wanted to give it some time. So I was calm. Because I'm not a vindictive person. I'm a different person than I was. I wasn't never vindictive, but, I'm a whole different person. And when something happens like that, I'm not going to lie. Things ran through my head, and I had to tell myself, no, you're not that person no more. But, yeah. Did you hear that crack? Something in me cracked. But I wanted to let you guys know what happened. You said, never come back to my house. I told her, as long as Beans and Cheers lives here, I'm always welcome. But I tend to leave anyways. Throughout the years I've known her, I have left for over a year before and not returned because she just became too much for me. She's loud, she's mean, she's a bully, and she says snide things with a smile. But, yeah, I didn't want to keep that from you guys. And I am going for more blood tests tomorrow. Excuse me. I told you. Digestive problems, big time. But we're getting to the bottom of it. Yeah. So, I love you guys. Peace, love, and laughter. And I've been praying for this woman. But I'm going to continue. Later.